Hi everybody. My assignment this month is Level Up, and I chose to do the 2022 Volume 3 Let It Be card set. You can find these tutorials on Graphic 45 website. I'm going to level it up by, instead of using a tag here, I chose to use chipboard and their rub-on transfers. And then I also die cut Happy Birthday, some stickers from the sticker sheet. So today I'm going to show you how to make this kind of card with the chipboard. And if you don't have the chipboard, I'm going to show you how to use some ephemera to do it. We're going to be using Flight of Fancy. I have the collection pack and the patterns and solids. I have the sticker sheets. I cut out some of the words from folder and sentiment die. And then I'll also be using this tag here and the tag from Tag, Pocket, and Butterfly die. I will also be using an A2 card. So start with, you want to open your card, the front flap. So the top of it, I'm going to trim at 1.5. All the way to the score line. Then I'm going to trim it at 2 inches on the bottom. Then I'm going to follow the center score line and just cut the middle section out. So then my card looks like that. So then I'm going to choose a sheet of pattern paper. I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to cut it at 5 3/8. That's going to be my inside piece. So from that same piece of paper that we cut at 4 1/4, I'm going to cut 2 at 1 3/8. Then I'm going to cut 2 at 1 7/8. And then also from the paper collection, I cut this out, this image. So to start with, you're going to glue your largest pattern paper in. And you want to glue in your shorter pieces on the inside flaps. Then you want to take your image and you want to put glue along the top and the two sides. Then I just center it towards the score line over here, making sure not to go over it. That way it looks like that. Glue on my other two pieces. So now it's starting to take shape. This one I'm going to use Ephemera on. So I need to find what I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the flowers from the Ephemera assortment. And I'm going to just put a little glue on this flower at the top and down here. Like that. Then I'm going to take this paper strip from the paper collection and trim it down to 4 1/4. I'm going to add that towards the bottom, on the bottom flap. Okay, to finish the front, I'm going to be using some Graphic 45 washi tape. Just gonna line that up right over this strip here. And I have a little bow. Which I'm going to place right here. Then from this die set, I cut the tag out. Then from the sticker sheet, I'm gonna choose 2 round stickers. I'm going to put on the tip here, lining them up. Then I'm going to put a strip of washi tape across the top. Then I have a couple butterflies from the same die. I'm going to put a little glue on the center. Line them up and stick them together. I'm going to put more glue on the center, on the back of it. I'm going to place this right here. So that's the front of my card. Then I'm going to slide this tag right in my little pocket. Then I grabbed another piece of ephemera. I'm going to put some glue on the back. Whoops. I'm going to put this right over my other piece of ephemera on the inside. Then I cut out happy birthday. I'm going to place happy right up here. And that is my finished card using ephemera. Okay, for our chipboard card, we are going to do the same. We're going to take our top flap and cut it at 1.5 all the way to the center score line. Then we're going to cut the bottom at 2 inches from the score line in the center up. Then we're going to cut off the middle section. This is an A2 card also. Then we're going to grab our pattern paper. We're going to trim it at 4 1/4. Then we're going to trim it at 5 3/8. So 4 1/4 by 5 3/8. And then we're going to cut 2 at 1 3/8. Then we're going to cut another 2 at 1 7/8. This one I am going to ink with Vintage Photo. So you're going to start by opening your card. Then grab your largest piece of pattern paper. Apply glue to the back. Center it. Make sure you don't get any over your score line over here. Then do your inside pieces. Now do your outer pieces. So I have this image from the paper collection. And I'm only going to put glue around the top and the two sides. So it's looking like that. So then I'm going to take this card. It's a journaling card from the paper collection. And I'm going to use the ATC die. I'm going to turn it upside down. Ink your tag. Then grab your sticker sheets. I'm going to be using these orange ones. I'll put one on each side. That will just slide right in there. Also put it that way. I'm going to close my card. And I have this chipboard piece. And I'm going to be putting it right here. But before I do that, I want to put some clear plastic on the back. I already put some double-sided tape. So I want to add that right on. Then I'm going to grab my rub-on transfers. I'm going to cut out these two butterflies. So this will be going on my front cover here. Going to put one butterfly here. Then I'm going to put the other butterfly right here. So it looks like that. Then I'm going to use some of the washi tape and just to kind of cover my chipboard. So that just makes the back kind of look pretty. So I'm going to put glue on the back on this side and the bottom, going down just a little bit. Also, I want to line this edge up with the side of my card. I forgot to add my bottom trim, so I'm going to cut this at 4 1/4. I'm going to add that on before my glue dries. So now my card's looking like that. Then I have a bow here. I'm just going to add some glue on the back. Add it right to the top of my chipboard. Then I have hello, which I'm going to put right over here. You can write a message over here, and on the tag you can stick a gift card in there. So for our next card, if you don't have any chipboard and you don't have the ephemera or the rub-ons, then you can just choose an image from the paper collection. And this is also an A2 card. So I'm going to fussy cut this image out. Okay, I fussy cut these images out. And I chose my pattern paper. So you want to take your card, it's A2. You want to take your front flap. You want to cut the front flap off at 3 inches. So that just leaves you a little at the top. Then you want to trim this in half at 1 1/2. Like that. So now you should have 3 pieces from your card. These 2 should match up. So then you're going to choose your pattern paper, and you're going to cut it at 4 1/4 by 5 3/8. So then also from pattern paper, you want to cut 2 strips that are 1 1/4 by 5 3/8, and 2 others that are 1 3/8 by 5 3/8. So to start with, you want to take your 2 card pieces that you cut off your card. You want to glue them together evenly. Then you can glue your 1 3/8 pattern pieces to both sides of that white card. Set that aside. Grab your card base and glue your largest pattern paper in. Then glue your pattern paper on your little flap up here. Okay, for this part of the card, you want to grab your image you cut out. I kind of lay my piece I cut off down here just to kind of center where I want or need it to touch at. So I know I want these parts touching the top flap. So I put glue just on those. Glue those down. So that's glued down like that. Then I grab my card piece I cut off and a couple clips. I line that up with the bottom of my card. Then I just clip it in place. Then I'm going to glue down where my image touches it at the bottom here. like that. So from Let Your Spirit Soar, I cut these 2 cards out. The Hello Friend one, I'm going to put so that his little face is peeking behind them. So I'm going to take this card and it's going to be upside down. I'm going to add glue right here. Then I'm going to put this card right on top. So now this one's upside down and this one's right side up. So I'm going to put some glue on the upside down one. Just on the top and the bottom. Just a little bit where I know it will stick. And I'm going to center this so the little bird here, he's peeking through. Making sure not to go past my score line. My card's looking like that. So then I cut another ATC tag using the die. I'll put some glue on the back. I'm going to put that right over here. Then I cut out one of these little stamps from the paper collection. That way you can write a message here. Close my card. And I have this die cut that says thanks. I'm going to put that right down here. So then I have these flowers. And I'll put one right here. I'm gonna grab a little bit of foam tape. Then I'm just going to shape this flower a little bit. Take that other piece of foam tape. Just shapen this flower a little bit. Stick that to the back. I'm going to stick this one right here. So I'm going to take this sticker from the sticker collection. I'm going to put it right along the top. And trim it off. I really hope you enjoyed my level up project. So you can always improvise if you are missing an element. Thanks for watching.